I'm so excited to be here, guys. I'm sorry. This is really fun. Thank you.
Seeing you're at a superhero convention, what's your favorite superhero?
I got asked this yesterday, and the first thing I thought of was Batman. Batman's really cool. Yeah, and the suit and all the gadgets and the cool lines and that voice. Remember I was trying to get my voice lower? He has that like, oh, Batman. That kind of cool, low voice. I dig it, you know? Plus he doesn't have, Superman's cool, but he's such a nerd, you know? I like Batman. No spandex.
Can I get a photo with you?
Yeah, we're doing that right after.
Cool.
You just gotta wait like, I don't know what time it is. In Australia.
Considering Sam's already died and he had a second chance, I'm interested in what path would you like Sam to go, good or evil? And how would you like to see his demise?
Dude, it's the movies you choose.
My gosh! What do you think about Sam, and when is he gonna die? How do you want him to die? I try not to think about Sam's demise a whole lot. I like my job. But I personally would love to see Sam go dark side.
Yeah!
I've had a lot of fun playing light side Sam, I guess you would say. I've had a lot of fun playing good Sam for so long, but I had such a great time shooting Born Under a Bad Sign where I get possessed. That's so fun. And then his demise, I think the only way for Sam to properly die would be for his brother to kill him. Thank you. I don't think you would. Direct your booze at her, because she is. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
How old were you when you first started your acting career?
When I first started my acting career, I was 18 years old. I had my high school diploma, and then I went out to follow my dream. But I think there are a lot of people that start younger, and it wasn't right for me. I wasn't ready. I didn't want to do it when I was younger. I wanted to enjoy growing up, going to school. I have a lot of fun in school. My mother's a teacher. And so I wanted to really kind of grow up and get more comfortable with myself before I went out. Because if you're not comfortable with rejection, Hollywood's not a good town. You know, a lot of people want a lot of stuff from you, and all you hear is no, 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 no. So I wanted to wait until I was 18.
Hey, there isn't any chance that you needed another brother for the show.
I think someone today asked me to put, what was it? I think I signed to somebody Winchester today. So I think we might have some cousins and brothers and sisters. We've had a lot of offers, man. I appreciate it. That's what it is. It's the stereo. Back to the center.
Hey, I was just wondering, who's the most influential person in your life and why?
Wow. I'm backing up because whenever I tan this way, I feel like I'm not seeing. Okay, this is good. The most influential person in my life. I think the most influential people in my life would be my family. It's hard to say which person, but you grow up around people and you're so shaped by your family that I'd have to say, you know, Mommy, Daddy, Jeffrey, and Megan. Oh, I lost my shoe. God.
God.
Okay.
Hi, some of the episodes on Supernatural are rather morally ambiguous. What do you think is the underlying moral compass of the show?
I think a lot of every show, a lot of every movie can be morally ambiguous. I think we've had specifically certain episodes, for instance, Bloodlust, where we sort of try and deal with racism. And, you know, is it humans against vampires, is it humans against demons? And I know that Eric has talked a lot about trying to almost when we bridge the gap in Supernatural, and, you know, there's some episodes have been very, Dean is very, everything's black or white. If you're a demon, you're bad. I gotta kill Ruby, I gotta kill Gordon, I gotta kill this vampire. And then Sam, the voice of reason and the voice of, hey, wait a second, social conscious, is saying, give it some thought. And so it's a nice way to play out the some of the problems in today's society. So I think on the whole, though there have obviously been morally ambiguous episodes, I think the show tries to open people's eyes to other possibilities.
Hi Jared, Shelley.
Hi Shelley, I'm Jared.
I was just wondering if you have ever experienced anything supernatural, or do you believe in the supernatural?
Okay, I have not personally ever experienced anything supernatural. Not that I've ever been like, oh, that was supernatural, you know? But I'm not closed off to the possibility, you know? If something happens to me, I'm not gonna go, nah, that was just this, or that was just that. But I haven't had any specific experiences. But definitely now, because of the show, whenever I'm somewhere hot and like lights flicker, I'm like, it's the yellow white demon. I know it is, you know? So I'm definitely more aware now of the signs, but I haven't had any personal experiences.
Hi, is there a chance that Jeffrey Dean Morgan will be coming back onto the show?
There's always a chance that Jeffrey Dean Morgan will be coming back to the show. I died and came back, and we'd love to have Jeffrey Dean Morgan back. So if anybody here writes on the internet and stuff like that, please bring him back, or ask for him to be brought back, because we love Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Hey, we saw a picture of Jaredina in one of your DVD extras. Do you think we could meet her?
Sadly, Jaredina met his demise, to borrow my favorite word from a previous question. I think Jaredina has been retired.
Hi Jared, I love Supernatural, but Gilmore Girls is my favorite TV show of all time. Yeah.
Well, thank you on behalf of Gilmore Girls.
I was just going to ask a question. Were you disappointed with the way your character was written out of the show?
Yes, I was, but there are a lot of, one thing I sort of learned early on and had to accept, and it's been good that I learned it when I did, is that a lot of politics, a lot of what goes on in a script and what you see on television has nothing to do with because they wanted to write you off. But like, I was doing movies, and so they couldn't really devote the time they needed to, so it wasn't their fault, it wasn't bad writing or anything, it was just they didn't have a whole lot of time to write me off properly or to figure out what was going on. And then I had to deal with Warner Brothers, where I was starting Supernatural, but they didn't know if Supernatural was going to go. So if it didn't go, then I was coming back to Gilmore Girls, and if it did go, which thank God it did, then I wasn't going back. So it's sort of like things are just left up in the air, and then they're like, I don't know what to do now. Blah, you know? And so that's kind of what happened. And which is unfortunate, but I had a great experience for my 5 years that I did it, you know? There are charities that we're involved with. I think he does Doctors Without Borders, Doctors Beyond Borders. I love St. Jude's Children's Hospital. I don't know if that's over here. And anything involved with the ASPCA, any sort of animal rescue. I have 2 rescue dogs myself, so anything dealing with pets that can't take care of themselves, I'm definitely all for.